Okay, big day for me. Kennebec River crossing opens at 9 and I'm here at 8:55, ready to go, excited to go. I feel pretty good. Got an ace bandage wrapped around my quadricep. I don't know if it's doing any good, but it makes me feel a little more secure. It could just be the placebo effect. I had a great night's sleep. I've been icing like crazy, my thigh and my feet. Trying to figure out where to go here. I'll give you a view of the Kennebec. It's really pretty. I'm up on this little bluff right now, but there you go. Let's see. Get it to come into focus a little better. It's a little better. And I'll get some footage of the canoe as I get around to wherever that is. But people used to fjord this. Oh, I'm not supposed to say fjord. So I do butcher just about every fancy word there is in any dictionary and any like cliche or analogy. I'm good at butchering them, so I'll try to say ford from now on. Out here, and I'll pick up when I actually get in the canoe.
The canoe, and you're actually going to push down on the low end and accelerate a rollover. So take it all up in the hips like this go. Welcome to the Kennebec River, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thanks, Rob. All right, I got Rob back there taking care of us, escorting us across the Kennebec River. Very scenic, very nice, very safe. And Gator's up in front of me here. We're making our way across, and this will probably be the nicest part of my hike today until I start torturing myself again.
20 waterfalls in the next 3.5 miles. I think you'll enjoy that as well.
Sounds good. To get some footage. I don't have much footage from yesterday, so I have to post a big video today.
Soak it up. Morning!
Okay, just got done crossing Kennebec River. This area right here is unbelievably beautiful. And I know I've already been told it's just gonna keep getting more beautiful, but there's one waterfall after another. It's just gonna be hard not to want to stop and take a picture or video. It's absolutely gorgeous up here, and you know, another one of those indescribable things. But it's going to be such a pleasant walk along here. Temperature's probably like 80 degrees, so it's nice. Maybe cooler than that, maybe 70, 75. But it's a little more uphill than I thought. Leg seems to be holding up good. Rob back there gave me a blessing that I'm sure my mother would love. I was going to tell her all about it, but it kind of ended in a slightly pagan ritual, so maybe she wouldn't like it. Wow, check this thing out. Kind of a neat bridge. Huh? Let's see, can I, how do I plug this? Can I walk the bridge, kind of touch the sides, bounce myself, my legs, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. I know there's someone out there that wanted me to lose my phone. but I made it this time. Loving this. Okay, this waterfall back there that I took a shot of has just passed Harrison Pierce's Pond camp, I guess. I don't know. It's something like that. Anyways, that was one of my checkpoints for today. And I think that's at like 4 or 5. Maybe only 3. I don't know. I gotta look it up. But feel good. So there's no turning back. Just kidding. That's just one of my checkpoints. There's some tent sites, some lean-tos. Again, this is kind of a pretty easy hike today. I feel really good, but that's dangerous. I don't feel confident, but I do feel comfortable. And I haven't felt comfortable in 3 or 4 days, so it's a huge improvement. And I'll walk it out, but it's a good sign that I need to peel off back there at that camp and look for a safety line or anything. I'm under a tree right now. So I'm just so glad to be out on the trail today, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's awesome. Still headed for the Bigelows. Very easy trail so far from the Sterling Inn from Caratunk. And a little boardwalk here. It's kind of a neat section. I guess I'll chime out here. I doubt it gets much more interesting than that. 10 miles in, made it to East Carey Pond. I think this is East Carey. I gotta make my way around it to the west side. But I'm doing pretty good at 10 miles, so in 4.2 there'll be a shelter there, and I'll rest up a little there and figure out the rest of my day. Kind of cool little piece of history here. Colonel Benedict Arnold took 1,000 soldiers through this area, and the end says that they were headed to Quebec to fight, and the Appalachian Trail between Middle and West Carey Ponds precisely follows the old Portage Trail. I think that's what I just covered, so I'll walk that ground that all those guys did. Okie dokie. Things are still going pretty good. I just gave you that piece of history, and here's Arnold's Point. Coming up 250 yards. I don't know which way to get it. That way? Or that way? No arrows. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. Do I look at peace? I feel like it. I just made this humongous chicken noodle soup meal, and I'm very relaxed right now. It's been a good day. I'm 14 miles in, very easy terrain to get here. My leg is holding up well. My feet feel a lot better. I'm probably gonna try to do like a special episode just on feet and footwear. I don't know, maybe in the next few days, because I think that was a big part of my problem with my quadricep. Anyways, things are going well today, so I'm gonna press on. There's another real nice campsite 5 miles from here. There's a whole bunch of ponds up in this area, so everything's like kind of along a pond, and there's some really sweet swimming holes and campsites, and the lean-tos are real close to the ponds and things like that. So it's just a great place to, lots of selections. And so it's almost 4. I think I can make any one of these in 3 hours. So the close one, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. And then the far one that I'm thinking about, which is a lean-to, in 2.5 or 3. So I think it's worth going for. It's all either sort of level or uphill. There are a couple downhills. I have a couple, I wouldn't call them mountains, but they're the beginning of the Bigelows. So this is kind of what I wanted to do anyways, was test the leg a little more. It's been doing well on level ground and uphill all day long. So I got to give a little downhill a shot to see if I'm ready for the next day of doing 4,000 footers and things like that. All right, I'll check in a couple hours, and probably when I get to campsite, but it's gonna be more picture opportunities, so I might just have to take more pictures. This trail's teasing me now. Won't let me have this beautiful view of the sun setting on the water. It just brings me right up to the edge. I guess I could truck down, take a little, but it's gonna be fun to get down in there. I think at some point it's gonna maybe pop out here and see the full splendor, but we'll see. Okay, here's the view. It's right off this really cool campsite that is here. Wow, look at that. Slip and fall right in here. It's pretty. Just goes right down in there. Send my pole down. That's still in there anyways. Wow, this is something else. I don't know if you can see that little beach down there. I could pitch my tent right there. Be done for the night, but I'm passing. I'm gonna try to find this lean-to that has a pretty sweet, it's supposed to be a good location, good water and everything else. Obviously there's pretty good water here, but I think I want to go up to the lean-to. I think so I think I'm going to make my way around this, I think this is actually a pond, believe it or not. Anyways, around this pond, and lean-to is somewhere up here on this rise, I think. And I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I get my, I have a compass, so it's hard to figure it out sometimes, but I think I'm headed up. I think that's the Bigelows right there. I'll let you know in a little while. Really pretty through here. I have a little story to tell. Pretty freaky story for me. So I was going along the trail here. I wish I had gotten a shot of it, but I was almost on top of it before I even realized it was there. But there was just this massive wasp nest. And there's a few things that freaked me out pretty bad. Bees and wasps were one of them, because I have gotten swelled up before from a bee sting. There's plenty of people in my family that are amused and panicked by that. But to Beth, there was a different wasp nest in a tree stump by the trail. And when I went through Monson, the ATC, I got my hiker tag there, which is awesome. And the ATC told me about it, which perplexed me because I don't know why they don't just kind of get rid of it if they know about it and it's right there and it's a threat to hikers. But I don't know. There's arguments for and against that, I guess. But anyways, this one was head high. If you were 6 feet, your head would have gone directly into it if you didn't duck. I had to duck, and I'm 5'7", so, and it was probably twice the size of my head, at least 1.5 times the size of my head. This rock down there, that's about how big the wasp nest was, and it was just hanging from this branch that was over the trail. And anyways, Beth, I did review my EpiPen procedures after the ATC told me about that, and I made sure it's right here at the ready. So I hope that comforts you a little. I got to go through all the people that worry about me one by one and allay their fears. But that one freaked me out, I have to tell you. I hit the jet, so if I do hurt my knee today, I'm blaming it on escaping the wasp, because I booked through there and there was one wasp chasing me. I could hear it right here, and when I heard them, I double booked it. So knee be damned, quad be damned, I was getting through there. But that's about the only thing that's really freaked me out here, to tell you the truth, so far. I wish I had taken a shot of it. It was menacing looking. All right, fun stuff. Okay, this is for mom and dad. Every time there's one of these hiker registration boxes, I fill the card out. Only time I haven't is when there's no cards in there. So just especially for you, Mom, you know, there's a record of me every, I don't know, whenever these things pop up. And so at least someone knows I passed this point, and I don't want to say if I come up missing, but you know, it's a way to track me down if there is an emergency or something. I'll slide it in here. And also let them know that I think they should take out that hornet's nest. I don't know why you let it just stick around there. There's plenty of hornet's nests all over the woods, and they can have everywhere else except right there above the trail, in my opinion. Also, here's the lean-to. So I'm at my destination. I did about 21 miles a day. Good stuff. And I can hear that there's company down there, which could be a good thing, but if there's a lot, it might be a bad thing. Some company is good. A lot of company is just gets crowded and affects sleep and all that. So I hope it's just a couple people.